Hello, welcome back to Project Headquarters. Today, we're going to spruce up the trunk in Missy's Camaro. Stick around. Okay, a couple weeks ago, Missy did a video on her 1972 Camaro. Now, back in the early 80s, this car received some extensive body work. And when they put it all together, they did a fantastic job from what we could tell. But over the years, the age is starting to show. And when they did this, they just basically primered the trunk with red oxide primer and then the red paint that they painted the car with. Come on, I'll take the inside and we'll show you. All right, I'm gonna take you inside here and I'll show you what we're talking about. 2 keys. All cars should have that. All right, here we are on the inside of the trunk. There's some surface rust starting to develop, and we need to take care of this before it gets worse. But overall, the trunk floor is really, really good. It's very dirty, and we need to get that cleaned up. Now, a couple weeks ago, we went to the Canfield Super Swap Meet, Canfield, Ohio, and there were some guys selling this Duplicolor trunk spatter paint. Now, this is the black with the aqua. Now, this is very similar to what they used to use at the factory when they would line the trunks. It's not exact. The GM stuff is what you really need to do if you really wanted to have a restored look. But like I said, this car is not a show car. This is Missy's car. She drives this car. She actually drives it to work when the weather's nice. It's not a daily by any means, but she does drive it and she has fun with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean all this up. We're going to lay down a coat of Rust-Oleum 2x satin. Now, we use this a lot. We use it on Cole's race car. I've used this for a lot of years. This stuff is really good. What we're going to do is we're going to lay a base coat of black down just to get the black color on it. Then we're going to put a top coat of this trunk spatter paint. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to try to get some of this off by just hand brushing it. Now, I can't peel it off with my hands, so a lot of the big chunks I'm just going to peel off. I'm going to try to go over this with a wire brush, clean this up the best I can, and we'll get in here with a shop vac and we'll get it all cleaned up. Got a lot of this stuff, the loose stuff up. Now, I'm not sure if this is undercoating or seam sealer, but from underneath, there's absolutely no holes in it, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't know if there's a hole drilled in it or if that's actually undercoating. But got everything, all the loose stuff knocked off. We're going to get in here with the shop vac, get this cleaned up, see what it looks like. Now we got that all cleaned up. There's still some rough edges there. I'm going to try to smooth those out one more time with a wire brush. Without getting any kind of power tools out to do this. Trying not to do that, but I could put a wire brush on a grinder and clean this up even better. Like I said, I'm just trying to get it so it's better than it was. All right, we're going to go with that for right now. I'm going to get all this taped up. I'm going to tape up around the trunk just to get some overspray, so I don't get any overspray on the fenders or on the trunk lid. So stick around, get that done, I'll bring you back. Okay, we're getting there. Just using some old towels, some old garbage bags. Like I said, very inexpensive, just whatever you have laying around the house. And with that being said, you're going to come across some old wire loom. Now, this isn't the best. It has some red paint on it from when they painted the car. However, I am going to mask this stuff off. And the best thing that I've found to use is just some good old fashioned cheap aluminum foil from the dollar store. Rip you off a sheet, wrap this up, and yeah, works really good. Now, you may have noticed there's a wire back here. Now, that wire, that's to operate the reverse lights. State where I live, we have a state inspection, and reverse lights are mandatory. Now, this car's got a old TCI Street Fighter 2 slap shifter in it, and it doesn't have the switch on it. So the switch is put in the dash, and that's what that wire is. I'm not too worried about it. It needs rerouted. There's a lot of wiring that we need to take care of in this car that we're going to take care of later on. So I'm not too worried about it right now. I may cover it up with some foil, and then we'll extend it and hide it better later. All right, we're going to get in here and make this black. Like I said, I'm using Rust-Oleum's 2x Satin Canyon Black. We use this on pretty much everything around the shop. Cole's race car touches this up, touches his bumpers up, his rubber rails, his wheels. We use this stuff a lot. It covers well. It has primer in it, so it goes right over top some surface rust. Now, if you have a lot of pitting and flaky rust, it's not going to work so well, but I've had really good luck with this. So we're just going to try to, the whole goal here is to make this trunk black. That's it. Not to cover it, not to make it look show quality, just to give it a black, make everything black. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit at a time and try to keep the overspray down as the best I can. I don't want to get it all over the shop. I don't want to be breathing this in. All right, I thought I had a respirator. I can't find it. So I'm going to wear a mask. Don't do what I do. Make sure you use a respirator, even with rattle cans. It was coming back up, and I could taste it, so that's not good. So just make sure that you take a precaution, but don't do what I do. We accomplished our goal. We got it black. Now, don't do what I do. Make sure you wear a respirator. We're going to let this dry. Like I said, you can still see the textures and the dirt and everything else that was in there. If you really wanted to do this right, you would have to get in there and strip this completely down and then actually use a spray gun to make it show quality. But this car is not a show car by any means. Like I said, we're just trying to make things look a little bit better than what they did. So we're going to let this flash over. I'm going to go try to find a respirator, and we'll be back. All right, it's been a while. Let's check this out, see if it's dried, ready to do the next step. It's a little tacky. I think we're going to go ahead and try it. You can sit here all weekend and cure. All right, let's go to step 2, see how it looks. All I could say is, wow. What a difference. Check this out. Okay, we're going to let that dry up a little bit. we'll take off all the tape and get things cleaned up around here. And then I'm going to bring Missy out and have her open the trunk and see what she thinks. What a cheap way of doing something to make a huge transformation. I have less than 30 bucks in this in just a little bit of time. What a difference. I think it turned out awesome, but none of that matters unless somebody else thinks it's pretty cool. So she's on her way out now to check it out. Hello. Well, I worked on your car today. Let me know what you think of it. Ta-da.
Wow. That is amazing. You did a beautiful job. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Phenomenal. Did you show them?
Yeah, they saw it.
That's cool.
All right, guys, there you go.
It's really cool.
Happy wife, happy life. Make it happen. Okay, that's going to do it for this week's video. Appreciate you tuning in. If you like what you saw, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see some more Camaro content, put it down in the comments below. Missy has lots of projects she wants to do to this. We're going to start tackling some of the interior stuff. She wants to redo her headliner. She got new wheels. We're waiting on tires for that. Some of the stuff takes time. We're paying for all of it, so we have to do a little bit at a time for right now. But once we get tires, I'm going to put some white letter tires with the new Kragers on that. I actually have a line kit for the air shocks, so I'm going to put 2 separate valves for each side on it, and you're going to see that. We're going to get on the square body here very soon. We did get floor pans. We did get inner and outer rockers. We're going to start tearing into this a little bit. This is more of a winter project when we're in the shop. Northwestern Pennsylvania, it snows a lot and it gets cold. So what better way to spend time out in the shop doing some welding and keeping warm. So that's the plan. Also, Cole's race car, it's loaded up. He's racing this weekend, big race, Little Guy Nationals. We'll be gone all weekend for that, but when he gets back, pretty much that ends the season for him. So he's going to be tearing that down. So you're going to see some more race car content. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. See you next week.